All right, Matthew here. So today I am in a country that falls under in Africa and Asia called Egypt. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Alright, what's up guys? Matthew here with the Maneuver Project, where we provide travel documentaries and podcasts, including physical, mental, and spiritual. If you're interested in any one of them, hit the like button and subscribe and a bell notification so you will not miss a maneuver. Your like and subscription will support the operation of this channel and reach out to viewers like you. If you're a current subscriber, I want to thank you for your continuous support. Alright, back to the video. Egypt is one of the world's oldest civilization, which dates back to 3100 BCE. In fact, ancient Egyptians were the first to develop a written language called the hieroglyphics. They were also the pioneers of the medicine field, created advanced surgical tools and medical texts which influenced later civilizations. Egypt has a strong tradition of film and music, making Egypt as the Hollywood of the Middle East. Movies such as The Ten Commandments and The Mummy. Egypt is currently located in Africa and the Middle East, which borders with Libya, Sudan, Israel, the Gaza Strip, and also borders with the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. Approximately 96% of Egypt is desert, while others are green along the Nile River. The Nile River is the world's longest river, which is length at 4,132 miles, or 6,650 kilometers, which touches from the Mediterranean Sea all the way to Jinja and Lake Tana through Khartoum. I spent 1 week to discover their culture and their ancient civilization history in Cairo, Alexandria, and in the Mount Sinai Peninsula. Although there were multiple places I have visited during my time in Egypt, I will only provide main sites that I definitely recommend for first-timers. In Cairo, the following locations that I definitely recommend to visit are: 1, the pyramids of Giza. What is up guys? So right now I am currently at one of the tourist spots in Egypt. It is called the pyramids of Giza. Although there are 3 of them, I'm going to show you one at a time since they're pretty close to each other. So just letting you know, it could get, thankfully where I'm at, it's not too crowded, but later in the day it's going to be packed, usually shoulder to shoulder. Alright guys, so right now I'm standing on one of the 2.6 million blocks on the pyramids. This is a really cool part about coming to Egypt, is standing on one of the blocks just like the rest of the tourists are. If you ever do plan to come to Egypt, definitely do come stand on one of the blocks. I'm here at one of the areas where as you can see behind me are the 3 pyramids, which are pretty close to each other. If you look at it farther out. And also in this area there are a bunch of camel rides that you can take, so just letting you know, if you like camels, this is a place to go right after you go to the main parts of the pyramids.
I only have $1. I only have $1. No. Oh no! You got him? You got him? I got that on camera.
Followed by the Saladin Citadel. Alright, so I am here at the mosque located inside the Saladin Citadel. I mean, coming here, this is one of my favorite part of visiting the country, is visiting the mosque. Just how well designed the mosque is. This brings me back to visiting the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey. So it's just amazing to see how well designed they were. Alright, so I am here inside the mosque, and looking behind me is just the ceiling design of the mosque. It's insane. Just looking at it, how well designed they're built. Next is Memphis, which is their ancient capital. All right, so I'm here at the Egypt's ancient capital called Memphis. It's really amazing to see how the ancient capital was established during the ancient period in Egypt, such as the sarcophagus, the statues, the Sphinx. It's just really amazing to see how it was set up during the ancient times. The Khan el-Khalili. All right, guys, so right now I am currently at one of the markets here in Cairo. It's called the Khan el-Khalili. So this brings me back to the Grand Bazaar located in Istanbul. Well, and here's the thing. When going to the market here, it's very, very narrow, and there are pickpockets here. So anytime when you deal with pickpockets, everything in the front, never in the back. So another tip when coming to the Khan el-Khalili is that the people here are very pushy people. So this will require you to be very thick-skinned. So if you don't want to get something, stick to it. Another tip when coming to the Khan el-Khalili is that when it comes to payment methods, cash is the most preferable payment method. Versus if you pay by card, it tends to be riskier and you don't know what's going to happen. So this is why it is highly recommended that you pay by cash anytime when you come to the Khan el-Khalili. And the Nile cruise. I am on a cruise on the Nile River, located in Cairo. I mean, just look at this behind me. It's such an amazing view of the Nile River at night, especially during Ramadan. It's so worth it just going on a Nile River cruise. In Alexandria, I definitely recommend the Library of Alexandria, which is considered one of the world's oldest libraries. All right, so I am here at the place in Alexandria called the Library of Alexandria. They say it's one of the popular spots in Egypt, especially when you come to Cairo. So if you do plan to come to Alexandria, this is definitely the place to go. I'm going to show you some of the clips of my time here at the library. Hey guys, so I am currently inside the Library of Alexandria. Looking at it here, it's insane. I think this is something you definitely want to come check out. And the next one is St. Catherine's, located in the Mount Sinai Peninsula. So I am currently here at the St. Catherine's, located in this Mount Sinai in the Sinai Peninsula. They say the Mount Sinai hike is one of the most monumental events on the Egypt trip. So I'm actually excited to go on the Mount Sinai hike, and I'll definitely keep you posted regarding what's been going on and just what I think of it. All right, so I just finished riding on the camel to the last 750 steps of the Mount Sinai. So got about a few hours till the sunrise. But I have to say that riding on a camel is definitely worth the experience when going up. So it's so worth it. In my honest opinion, it's so worth it.
I know.
All right. So I'm on the last 750 steps toward the top of Mount Sinai. Unfortunately, it is not a camel route. So just be prepared that you will have to do some hiking on the last 750 steps. All right, guys, so I finally made it to the top of Mount Sinai. I'm not gonna lie, it was brutal on the way up. Woo, I feel so relieved, man. So it's just good just having to walk all the way to the top of Mount Sinai, where Moses had to walk all the way up to get the 10 Commandments from the Old Testament. I'm gonna say, just climbing up, especially at this time of the day, it's so worth it. So got about an hour to go, about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I will show you the sunrise clip. All right, so I am here As you can see behind me, the sunrise is starting. This is just so amazing, seeing the sunrise at the summit of Mount Sinai. All right, so I hope you enjoyed watching the sunrise from the Mount Sinai summit. I have to say, just the view is very stunning. Just seeing just the creation of the Mount Sinai here in Egypt. As for tips for tourists, because Egypt is a tipping culture, anytime when you ask for services such as taxis, hotels, restaurants, or public restrooms, they will ask you to give them a tip, usually as a way to show them a gratitude. So the best way, for at least for the public restrooms, is if you don't want to pay for the tips to use public restrooms, go to a cafe, buy a drink or snack. That way, the restroom is included. So I hope you enjoy watching my time here in Egypt. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.